Hey guys, what's up? I exited my BHVN trade today for a 1R loss. Um, I've been in this thing. I'm just going to go over it with you real quick. On trade ideas is what I'm typically looking at. It's just how I'm organized. Let me blow up the chart and give you the overall look of what I was watching. Okay. So as you can see, ever since March of this year, this is just sold off. It broke the 50 SMA, sold off, broke, spent some time underneath the 200 SMA. It provided resistance one, two, three times. However, it did start making higher highs. I'm sorry, higher lows. It did eventually start making higher highs, right? And so, what I liked about this was this volume day here on 923, big gap up. And it continued to make higher highs and higher lows since there. Now it's been consolidating in this area for 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Today makes 17 days in a zone at this prior. You can see that this level here, what is it, 53, 50, call 54, was a prior resistance in the past. So it's spending a lot of time here. So I liked the look originally. It was basically making higher highs. I was playing the pullback to the 10 EMA. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I was kind of anticipating a break of that level. It didn't work out that way, obviously. So let me show you what I did entry wise. This again, this is that. I'll zoom out to daily here. Okay. This is what we're looking at again. Okay. Curling up. All right. There's that anchor VWAP from the prior high. So it's over it. Buyers are control since all time highs over there. They're those prior highs, anyways. So this is the consolidation we're looking at. Okay. I entered right here literally at the very end of the day on October 18th. It was a Friday. I was anticipating, so it broke it made a higher high here, and you could see. I'm going to go to the 30-minute now. Let's focus in on this balance zone. Okay, you can see that I was looking this, and it was this level right here, this 50-60. That level continued to hold its support. Okay, it failed to follow through here, failed to follow through here. So it had a nice gap up. This white line is the anchor VWAP from this day move, this gap up, this down trend line break here. Okay. I also have an anchor VWAP from the high from the follow through day. And so we just had a lot of consolidation in here. And it tagged the 10 EMA twice, and it was holding and respecting it. And so I was treating this as a time correction of the 10 EMA, and it was respecting it. And so during the day, if I zoom in that I entered, you can see this red line here. That's VWAP for that day. And so VWAP was held for the day of my entry. So I buy over VWAP. Price also, failed to hold above the anchor VWAP here from that prior high. Here, here, here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This made the sixth time that it was testing, like price trying to spend time over the anchor VWAP from the high, and also testing this 53-ish level. And so I bought at the end of the day, anticipating with the respect to the 10 EMA, anticipating some follow through, hoping for some follow through, right? It was a decent setup. And so I entered, and the following day, we got a nice move in the morning. We had that stop run. We broke this high here, but it just failed to get back, right? So when things like this happen, it's in a range, it's balancing. Okay, it's a look below this balance, it targets the opposite end range. Looks above that balance, targets the opposite end of the range. Price is just chopping sideways. Unfortunately, I got stuck in some chop this trade, and so it broke that balance area. It failed to hold above. So I'm pretty sure I even posted a video on this. I'm like, hey, this is probably going to target the opposite end. I said it somewhere, and look what it did. So it came pretty freaking close to tagging me out at 50.62. My stop loss, 50.64. My stop loss was always at 50.50, just below these lows here. And so it failed to take out that low. And so what did it do? It traded to the opposite end. Then it pulled back about halfway through, broke out again, and then failed. So I'm holding through all of this chop here. Failed to hold higher, and then it came back. It did hold this level here, so about the halfway point of that zone. So it gave me confidence that it was gonna continue, potentially going to continue. Also, I had a trend line up here that I was also following on the 30-minute to manage it. Um, and so it was still making higher highs and higher lows on the 30. And then on Friday, it broke higher. Again, found supply at this 54.60 area. Let me draw a white line here. I'll wait. Let me just draw this. And it just sold off. And then it broke that downtrend line. This should have been my exit here in hindsight. Because it was some pretty strong selling. I stayed in it because, number one, I didn't have time to exit. But also, I did kind of like this volume that showed at the end of the day. But still, this is distribution up here. Most of the volume of the day happened up top. Bids fell off. All the supply was kind of handed out here, or demand dried up. Basically, bids fell off. So it was just strong selling. I should have exited. So now it tagged me by 11 cents. No, is what it is. I mean, this could easily now it did close below the 10 EMA, and it is now holding on to the 20 EMA. So either way, I would give it maximum tomorrow, because if this closed below the 20 EMA, it closed at it. If it closed below the 20 EMA, that is my app for these setups, for my short-term swings. That's my absolute exit point. And I can always re-enter. You can always re-enter a trade. Don't just hold and, drink some hopium. That price will come back. It does not have to. You do not know what's going to happen. And so you manage your risk. You respect your stop losses. For this trade, I was wrong. If price broke 50-50, if price came below this balance zone, I probably could have gave it a little bit more wiggle room. But for the setup that I was getting at that point in time, I saw no need. I was really looking for a curling upwards instead of just more chop sideways. So just didn't play out in my favor. And that's that. So I took it for a 1R loss. My win streak is over. That's okay. I think it was like a good 5 or 6 win streak. And I still am having a great month. You're not going to win them all. Just get used to losing. I welcome it and I learn from it. All right. Hopefully that's helpful. If you guys like this stuff, like, enjoy, subscribe, share, retweet, all the social good stuff. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Manage your risk. Respect your stop losses. Later.